It's day 3 at the 2015 PDGA Pro Worlds, and round 4 is on for the men's pro division. To see lead card action for some of the best players in disc golf, stay tuned as Disc Golf Monthly starts now. Welcome to another edition of Disc Golf Monthly. We're in the Pittsburgh metropolitan area of Pennsylvania for the 2015 PDGA Professional World Disc Golf Championships. Hello everyone, I'm Carl Cubbage, joined by the legend in Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine. Jimmy, we're here on day 3 of the Pro Worlds. Round 4, we're going to be covering the men's professional open division, and we're at Deer Lakes. Tell us about this great course.
Yeah, there's going to be some really big shots here and lots of woods. Most of the courses, except for Slippery Rock at Deer Lakes, play very similar. There's 3 or 4 open holes, and the rest of it is in the woods, and it's long and tight and brutal golf.
What's it really going to take to master Deer Lakes here, Jimmy?
There's a couple places you can go OB and get in some serious trouble. If you stay out of the trouble there, most of these guys have the power to maneuver the course. I would expect some serious, down scores. I expect a lot of birdies here.
Well, great, Jimmy. We've got a great group of disc golfers, the best in the world that we're following. Who's the group of golfers we're going to follow here for day 3, round 4?
Okay, in first place with a 163 is Will Schustrick from Madison, Tennessee. And in second with a 167 is Ricky Wysocki from Fort Mill, South Carolina. And in third with a 169 is Nico LaCastro from Grass Valley, California. And in fourth place with a 174 is Eagle Wynn McMahon from Boulder, Colorado.
Well, Jimmy, those are some great players. We followed the top 3 that you just mentioned on Disc Golf Monthly before, but you've got a younger player here we're seeing for the first time on our coverage.
Yeah, Eagle Wynn McMahon is an up-and-coming player. He's 17 years old, sponsored by Discmania, already has 14 career wins. I think he's got like a 10-15 rated player already. And he's sitting at 4th at the Worlds after the 3rd day.
That's pretty amazing. And the other 3 players, we've got some long throwers in there.
Yeah, I mean, all these guys are long throwers. I mean, this is not, this is no joke. When I said that these guys should be able to post some birdies here and maneuver this course, I mean, a lot of these courses at Pittsburgh were set up, for the long wooded courses that a lot of the par 3s are really long, just like we saw last month, and all these guys are going to be able to really post some low scores.
Jimmy, are we going to see the course favoring the backhand throw or the forehand?
Ooh, good question. I'm going to go with the forehand or the right to left shot. A lot of the courses here are set up that way, especially Deer Lakes and last month at Nob Hill. Being able to throw that shot keeps you out of certain trouble. Like you're going to see on 18 and a couple of other places where the OB is on the left-hand side, and being able to throw a flick shot or approach from that direction takes the OB out, and that can come to an advantage.
Well, it sounds like we got some exciting coverage ahead, folks. Please stay with us. We'll take a quick break, and then we'll see what's happening here on day 3 at the Worlds here in Pittsburgh. Please stay with us.
Hi, I'm Brian Schwerberger, and you're watching Disc Golf Monthly, the show that brings you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.
All right, folks, here we are. We're at day 3, round 4 coverage of the men's professional open division. We've got a great card here lined up. We've got Will Schustrick, Ricky Wysocki, Nico LaCastro, and Eagle Wynn McMahon. Here we go. We're on basket 1. It's in the B position, a par 4, 438 feet.
Some trees to maneuver right away. You're going to have to come up here on the left or right shot.
Nice gallery here following our group. Big skip. got some strong forehand players here, Jimmy.
Yes, we do. Both of these guys nice shots, but they ended up right behind trees. So we'll see how
Eagle
that
Win
works out.
McMahon, he's a 17-year-old here playing with the big guys. Boy, that skip took off. Catch Nico on his second throw. See the basket off there to the left of center.
Looks like he missed
Boy,
his
that one
line.
got away a little bit.
Yeah.
Get through it. Sit. Don't roll backwards.
Wow, look at that
yeah.
thing. Boy, that had some spin and kicked off. Everybody getting a little trouble here on this first hole.
Well, not everybody yet.
Well, you got to wonder what's on his playlist there.
He was definitely sitting in the right lane.
Ricky with the big jump putt. Oh, just off the rim. Good run at it. Another jump putt gets it close. I don't know, Jimmy. I never could get into the jump putt. I don't know what it is. The top players use it, but... Oh, beautiful finish there.
I gotta tell you, that's not a long hole. It's only 436 feet, but it's a nasty par 4. It really is.
Well, Eagle Win McMahon with the birdie on that hole. Folks, we're going to move on to basket 2. It's in the A position, par 3, 246 feet.
There it is.
Pretty view.
I'm sure this is just a putter for everybody.
Very
across
nice.
there. You have it, you can't ever throw this though because there is another valley on the other side of this.
Going right at it. Get in. Wow, hits the basket. Almost cans the ace. Ricky, we get a skip. Oh, he hits the basket. Oh, he gets a bad, the death roll. What a tough break.
Stay up there.
Jimmy, we almost had 2 aces out of the four tee shots. Pretty exciting. Now Ricky's got to make that long comeback.
Sit.
Ah, what a shame. Tough break. Well, 2 near aces turn into pars, Jimmy.
Yeah,
That's-
they're going to be really upset about not birdieing this hole.
Nico finds the rim as well. A little higher up there. Eagle gets it.
Yeah, that's got to sting.
The only
one
birdie.
out of that.
Stop doing that.
Yeah, when you think about how close 2 of them almost had to have 2
Right.
strokes on that hole, and they don't even get the birdie. Yep, well, Ego just edges ahead of Nico. All right, basket 3 is in the C position, par 5, 831 feet. The young guns got the pad.
Probably the hardest hole on the course. There might be one that might be a little harder.
Oh, turned it over a little bit. Look at that thing kick out. Took a wicked kick off the tree.
And maybe not in a good spot either. You have to be on the fairway on this.
Well, digging deep and go straight down the middle.
That's huge.
Ricky with a nice blast as well. Drifting a little bit to the right.
I think Ricky toned down the distance, more like a mid-range. A lot of guys will tell a mid-range to stay on the fairway on this.
Come on, get out of there. Cut roll.
Nico turns it over as well. Wow, big blast and keeps it in the center.
Hold it.
That could be a tough lie.
And so could that.
Boy, Jimmy, if you get off the fairway at this hole, it's rough.
I'm going to tell you now, there's a lot of this goes on this course where you need to be on the fairway.
Well, drills it again, right down the middle.
That is
That
so
was
big.
sweet. Nico is right up there.
See, once you get off the fairway, you start drawing around off. I mean, it's just bad.
Sit, don't.
There's a nice one right there. Stays up.
For the eagle.
Give it to him. Oh, that was dancing on the rim.
I think after the first two holes, Nico needs this badly.
And he pours it right in.
That was a really nice birdie for Nico considering it was out the fairway to begin.
Couple of birdies there. Almost had an eagle by Will. Folks, we're going to move on to basket 4 in the B position, par 3, 351 feet.
This is slightly uphill because I know a lot of guys were really coming up short on this hole. So I don't think these guys will be.
You can see the basket there. Beautiful hole. Those center trees got to be unnerving to some degree.
Yeah, they are.
Oh boy, come on. Stay up there.
Spike.
Eagle zoned out.
You got that fun though.
Yeah.
Come back.
Dude, that's like
Come
the
on.
fifth
Took
zone
it down the right side. Didn't come back as much as he wanted.
There you go, Rick.
Ricky, he
That
has the
looked like a
line
nice
there.
shot.
There you go.
They're all still short though. I don't know if they look like there were a couple of mid-ranges there where they were afraid to go too far
Just hits
past.
the left chains. Nico pours the hyzer putt right in. Ricky hits his putt as well. Ricky likes holding that one putter in his offhand.
Yeah, he does that a lot.
Will hits his.
One more.
No problem there. 3 birdies on the par. This is basket 5, A position, par 3, 243 feet.
It's a little downhill putter shot. First you have to maneuver the trees, then you have to get it to check up before it goes too long.
Jimmy, for our casual players, they might not notice, but these guys are taking that downhill angle with the disc instead of just throwing it flat up there.
Yeah, and they've all taken a different route.
Come back. Come on.
I mean, there's no defining route. I mean, you have to pick one and commit to it.
Oh, chains and off the rim. Beautiful putt by Nico Casper.
Yeah.
Eagle just off the top. Will with the routine birdie. Couple of birdies, couple of pars. Will still got a nice, comfortable lead. We're going to basket 6 in the C position, a par 4, 471 feet.
This is another nasty par 4 for only being 471 feet. There's OB all down the right-hand side. And this tee shot has to be in the right spot.
Hit again. Stay up. Stay up. Get past it.
Talking to it. Eagle's got a nice big list of sponsors on the back there. Caught an early tree, and that
That could
went
be
towards
really,
the gallery.
that could be big trouble.
He's down on his knee to pitch it back out.
He's lucky he wasn't OB.
Have to throw an overhand here.
So the basket's way up the hill
Fight.
to another group of
They're up there.
trees. That's what I'm saying. That these drives are critical to be in the right spot to find those alleys.
Go.
Ah, Will caught just
The
a
littlest
tiny
one.
tree.
Get clean.
Just
All right.
a tap on that tree. It's not too bad. Birdie jump putt. Just gets it close enough,
you go.
saves the par. Eagle for his par. Hyzer it away.
Get up there. Oh no, Nico.
Nico
no!
caught right chains and went by. Great putt by Ricky Misaki.
Ricky must have had a great kick that I didn't see there.
Eagle finishes up nicely with that putt.
Is it really that hard to throw it in the basket, man? Throw it in.
All right, a little frustration there. We've got 3 pars and a bogey from Eagle. Moving on to basket 7 in the C position. Par 3, 423 feet.
It's just a pretty little downhill shot here.
Slow down. Sit soft.
The high hyzer line, bringing it back. See the basket there? Good skip.
Yep. Danger here for all these guys is going to be to go past the basket. There's a big, big drop off past the basket, and it's wooded.
Nico right up there.
Oh, keep going.
He takes a little bit of a lower line.
It's going to need a big skip. And you got it.
Ooh.
Wow.
Eagle just sends it way up there.
Ski map.
That's not going to get a skip like the other ones did.
What am I doing? Oh my God.
Just behind it. Wow, Will off the rim and gets a roll away. Nice shot. Look at that nice basket there, Jimmy.
Yes.
That would be the Mach X.
Yeah, all 4 courses got new baskets from one of the disc companies, or basket companies, I guess.
Nicely done.
Nice drive, Nico.
Couple of nice birdies there. It's only a 5-stroke lead. This is basket 8. It's in the C position, a par 3, 315 feet.
This plays a lot more than 350 feet. This is really uphill. And there is an elevated basket with OB behind the basket.
You go up there. Sends it over the bush.
Ching it.
Going at it. And a nice skip.
What am I doing?
Come back. Come back.
A little bit wide.
That could have been NB.
Not sure if he was OB or not. Nico fires in the birdie. Birdie for Will. Art Eagle takes the bogey there. Gets this one nice. Way to get that one. I'll tell you what. You
Nico's
needed
only
that
one
one.
stroke. Yeah, Nico's only one stroke behind.
Yep. Okay, folks, we're on to basket 9 in the C position, par 5, 903 feet.
Big righty hyzer air shot, followed by a tight wooded gap that they have to hit to a pin situated on a ledge.
Oh, come on.
Get left, way left.
He wasn't too happy with that.
There's a lot of little trees down there. You have to make sure you're in the open so you can hit this next shot.
No way.
Well, a little bit tight, caught some of the branches there.
And Will's in the little trees.
Oh, no.
Going for the roller. Looks like he got it over a little too quick, Jimmy.
A little bit. You're going to need to, it would almost need to be a cut roller that stood up late. Yeah, I don't know what Ricky was upset about. He's in a pretty good spot. And that was a pretty shot. Crowd cheer.
Nice shot, Nico.
Keep turning.
Off.
Just
So
above
there's
the
a drop off behind the basket slightly, and then to the right of the basket, it's a huge straight drop off.
Wow. Eagle just took a left turn. Eagle makes it up. Oh, was going for the birdie.
So Ricky's putting for eagle.
He's in a good range there too, Jimmy. And he gets it. Big roar from the crowd. Wow, can you believe he threw 2 shots, 903 feet for the easy eagle?
And that second shot through those woods was incredible.
I could do that off a cliff, Jimmy, but
Well, it is downhill, but yes.
beautiful eagle. And look at that, it's only a 3-stroke lead now. Ricky making a run. Here we are on basket 10, C position, par 4, 597 feet.
Okay, as much as the other shot was downhill, this is uphill. As long as that stands up, that's a beaut.
Oh, yeah. I like it.
Yeah, that might have been much even better.
Well, takes the air shot.
Well, you have to get past those trees. That's just the first step. It has to be past those trees or you have no chance at a birdie at all. And the farther you are, the better, because you have to first penetrate another group of trees, and then there's OB past the basket. So it's not so much that all these guys can't reach the hole in 2, it's whether or not you can actually get to the hole in 2. pretty good.
Will for the birdie. Just behind it. Yeah, close.
Well, you can't take too much of a run. Like I said, there's all these baskets seem to run down toward OB or away from the basket, so it can get really.
Thank you.
There has to be some conservative play in here too.
Birdie by Nico. Look how tight it is. We're on to basket 11, A position, par 3, 342 feet.
I think you're going to see a lot of flick shots.
Oh my God.
Okay, so the basket here, so far you've seen some baskets that were a little scary. This basket is really scary. It's almost impossible to lay up on the basket. It's that much of a slope. So you need to get your drive clean like that. Now Ricky's probably going to play this up top and let it trickle down and take the little bit of a putt. Sit.
Put it right there.
That's the only way you can play it, right there.
Nico trying a similar slides it
Yeah,
down.
you have to put it on top and take the putt down.
You can see that's a treacherous slope, Jimmy. Well, a couple of birdies, 2 pars. This is basket 12, A position, par 3, 378 feet.
So the trouble on this hole is behind the basket.
Going right to our cameraman right there. Beautiful shot. Got a good stop there.
Yes, he did, because that once again, that's another huge drop off behind the basket.
Boy, he's away from the basket there, Jim. That's going to be a tough 2 to try to pick up.
Well, yeah, because like I said, because of the putt going past the basket, once again, you're going to have to play it conservatively.
See if that'll hold the line. Fading off a little bit. Jump putt. Oh, look at that, Jimmy. That's what you talked about, feeding away from the basket.
Well, his putt, the Heiser putt was the straddle Heiser was putting him right down, to go down the hill.
He was pretty aggressive on that one.
He was much more aggressive than I thought he'd be.
Beautiful shot by
He picked
Ricky.
he picked up another stroke.
Eagle for the birdie. Solid shot right there, right in the middle. Nico for the bogey. Yeah, he knows he kind of lost it on that one.
What you don't see back on the tee pad though, you have two choices to go. You can take the Anheuser or Heiser route, and you look like you threw something pretty overstable to hold the Anheuser line, and when it fell out, he left himself, in a situation.
Drive well.
I mean, look, it's the way he plays. He plays to hit the, aggressive shot, and
Wow, 2 strokes lost to Ricky right there. Folks, we're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Please stay with us.
I make learning a privilege, not a chore, and unconventional methods common. I'm a teacher. I make more.
Folks, we're back. We're on basket 13. It's in the C position, a par 4, 486 feet.
lots and lots and lots of trees. That's all I'm going to say.
And Will finds one of them right next to our cameraman.
The next 2 holes here are really wooded.
Eagle with a low shot there. Gets a big skip.
Watch it.
All right. That almost hit Mike Simone.
Yeah, it did. Wow.
Got a double wow on that one.
I've played this hole. I'm telling you, that was impressive.
Eagle with a nice approach there.
Go. Sit down. Wow. Way long.
A little bit long on that one.
Beautiful, Rick.
Right there. Nico for the eagle.
Do it.
Right up there for the easy birdie.
You knew he was going to make a run at it, though.
Well, that's a little safer going uphill, Jim.
Yeah, it is.
Eagle for the birdie.
Yeah.
Carries it into the chains. Will just off the rim. Ricky with the birdie.
I find the dynamics of this group very
Nico with a nice
interesting.
birdie. Well, Ricky picks up one more stroke on Nico there. We're off the basket 14 in the C position. It's a par 5, 756 feet.
Yeah.
With a blast down the middle. Yep, there was a tree.
Yeah, these are really wooded.
That was sweet. Big skip.
Get off of it. Come on.
So like I was saying, the dynamics of this group are very interesting. Watching Will be so serious, Ricky smiling, and Nico just being aggressive about everything.
Come on, no.
It makes good TV. It's just interesting.
Well, that tree claimed 2 of our disc golfers.
And they've got a lot more trees to navigate now.
Right. Go.
Got through quite a few trees on that one.
If you're wondering where the basket is, it's right there.
Beautiful shot around the corner. Oh, that's a tough break. Hope Eagle's all right. Looked like he fell backwards on that one. Gets his par.
Yeah, that was a nice thing.
Way to save it. Ricky pours the birdie in. Will with the birdie as well. Wow, the par almost pushed back out.
So Ricky's ahead now by over Nico by 4.
Keeps picking up the strokes. We're on a basket 15, A position, par 3, 336 feet.
Get off the water. Get up.
And
OB. It's 336 feet, Jimmy.
yeah, and most of these guys should be able to reach this with a putter. This is all downhill, and you know, if you get across, you don't want to go too far past. You just want to get your birdie, but you got to make it across.
Go. Go.
See, they're playing.
Out of bounds. Took
Yeah.
a tough kick.
I know these guys need the birdie. I mean, you'll see the other divisions making sure they're crossed. I mean, that becomes their main concern.
Ricky from the drop zone.
Hey, Rick. Go.
Wow.
Wow, he's just barely in.
That would have been heartbreaking.
Oh. Wow, that was a tough break. Nico could have picked up 2, but he ends up getting 1 here on Ricky.
Well, I think Ricky was not really worried about Nico at this point. I think he was starting to think about chasing down Will. I mean, you know, in the long run, it's still, you know, the 4th round. So
Tough double bogey. We've got a 5-stroke spread. This is basket 16, C position, par 4, 534 feet.
once again, there's going to be 2 lanes here. You need to take a hyzer, or they're going to go straight up, and well, you'll see it here. That gap.
Wow, tree and hard right.
It's almost an Anheuser, you know, S-turn type.
Come back. Yeah, nice and lucky.
Yeah, I was going to say, sort of like that, except they're supposed to hit the other cat.
Slides it right in there.
Look out. There you go.
Now the
Go right.
basket's up on the hill, tucked to the left.
Ah,
Dug in. Ricky in great position there. Oh, just hits the base of the tree and rolls out a little bit. If he misses that tree, he was
Yeah,
right
I mean
there.
that.
come out of that.
All right, Nico's got a clean look.
See, the advantage of these guys with this much power, they get to play this hole a little differently.
Will right up around the tree. Oh, eagle right off the rim.
If you don't have enough power off that tee shot, you're actually trying to get some S-turn out of that shot so you can get a little bit farther up that fairway.
Wow, that's a tough miss right there.
And that's going to be, if he makes this, it's another stroke up on it. Yeah. 2 in a row.
Starting to dig some of those strokes he lost.
Well, yeah, he
Picking
lost a
back
couple
up.
strokes off right off the bat on a couple missed putts.
Well, Will's got it in cruise control. We're on to basket 17. It's in the C position, par 3, 372 feet.
Like a lot of these holes, once again, the trouble is behind the basket.
Oh no! Just get in there somewhere.
That one got away.
Somehow.
He's
Horrible. Come on.
Hook up.
That's 2 unhappy throws.
They weren't terrible though.
See if Ricky can split the difference.
Thing is, there's not a lot of, you're not going to get a lot of bogeys on this hole.
Big skip.
There you go. There you go.
That thing was moving. Just off the top on that big
And
jump
of course,
putt.
he went for it, of course.
Well, he can take that stroke he lost last hole back, and he does. Nico.
And he gained a stroke on Will, too.
Eagle cans the birdie. No problem for Will. Gets the par. This is basket 18 in the C position, par 4, 630 feet.
I'll be rode the whole way left.
Oh, get left. Hurry. Hurry. Skip.
That looked pretty good.
Well, they want to get. This is a little strange. They're actually wanting to get around the bend of the curve of the road as far left as they can, so they can throw a flick shot and be a gentle little flick shot in. And we'll see when we get up to the basket. Unless you can really blast it, then you might find actually one of the lines that through the trees. Now the guys that don't have this power, then they're playing, 2 320-foot shots, and you have to take it. And the reason they're all throwing flick shots, which seems a little strange, the slope of this basket runs right to the OB. You have to. Hyzers just don't, righty hyzers do not stay on this basket. And that's a nice shot. And Nico's going the different approach of trying to lay his putter there.
Still some work. Wow, just off the rim, a good run at it.
Don't roll this time.
Just drops it up there.
Don't roll this time. I think someone's had experience on this hole. So Ricky's going to pick up a stroke on everybody on the field. So I played this hole twice, and I threw great upshots twice and ended up OP twice. That's why I know about that slope on that hill.
Well, Ricky with a beautiful birdie. He does pick up a stroke on Nico and Will. Folks, we're going to take a quick break, and we'll wrap it all up for you.
Hi, I'm Mike Moser, and you're watching Disc Golf Monthly, the show that brings you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.
Well, Jimmy, we got to see some great shooting here on the top card, and the young guy did pretty good at 17 years old to hang with the big guys.
He did, and, I think he may have been just a little bit nervous there for a spell. These are really good players. I mean, the three names you've got going there of Schustrick, Wazaki, and LeCastro are, some of the young players that have been here for the last 7 or 8 years. I mean, they've won USDCs between them. They've come in second at the Worlds. They've done it, he may have, been a little bit outmatched, but he played well and wasn't, he didn't shun from them.
Absolutely. So he's arrived, and he's got great things to come in the future for sure.
Absolutely.
Hey, and other news during that round, Jimmy, one of the other players just lit it up here during that round.
Yeah, surprise, surprise, surprise. Paul McBeth pulled off I believe it was rated 1090. He set a course record at Deer Lakes today. It is the Worlds. It is getting toward the end of the Worlds. It's time for McBeast to go ahead and make a move. And he did so. So we'll see what happens. I mean, he's put himself right back up on the lead card and into contention once again. And like I said, these other guys are right there, Ricky and Will, and we'll see what goes on.
McBeast having a great year, just a phenomenal year. He's stepped it up. He's really worked out a lot. Besides just working on his game, just his physical workouts he says has really helped him as well.
Yes, he's already got 3 majors, and he is going to be going for, I guess, the 5 slam. So we'll see what happens.
Fantastic. Well, folks, that's all we have for coverage of this month's Disc Golf Monthly. Once again, great filming by our cameraman producer Kevin McGorry. We hope you enjoyed this month's segment. We hope you'll catch us next month as well. I'm Carl Cubbage with the legend from Delaware, Jimmy McIlvaine, for Disc Golf Monthly, the show that takes you one step closer to the sport of disc golf.